Evers, Jeremy Neer, Lori Christian, and Rafael Rios. Each member of our design team has brought different expertise and creativity to the project, resulting in a limitless masterpiece. Members of the team have been assigned specific segments of the project. I will be sharing the basic game idea, including audience and skill level. Cindy Evers will discuss the type of game, setting, and characters. Lori Christian will illustrate objectives, rules, limits, and player interactions. Rafael Rios will discuss the platform and rationale such as devices compatible with the game, and Jeremy Neer will explain the tools and resources needed for development. A Crafter's Life is an engineering game without console restrictions. The user has the ability to design and build interactive cities on their own platform, then publish it regardless of the gaming console owned. Imagine building a town or city with friends and family regardless of geographic location. According to Fox and Crandall at North Carolina State University, families, parents, siblings, and even spouses live apart from another. This is happening for several different reasons, voluntarily or involuntarily. The fact is, over the years, family dynamics have changed and the gaming industry needs to change with it. According to Fox and Crandall, being separated by distance can create major obstacles to building a strong, resilient family, and because of these limitations, the time is limited that the family can spend together. A Crafter's Life recognizes these changes and is raising the bar in the gaming world. Distance is no longer an issue. Families and friends can create uniquely crafted cities together. An administrator or level creator has the ability to add additional developers. The administrator and developers create a team that will compete against other teams. The team begins at level 1 with basic supplies. The team designs the level with multiple buildings, houses, roads, and other necessities needed to make a city function. This could include stoplights, roadsides, foods and restaurants, anything else to sustain a character's life. The skill levels range from novice to expert. The levels range from level 1, the Apprentice Crafter, to level 4, Master Crafters. Each level offers different materials, building capabilities, and other potentials which will later be discussed by Cindy. The audience can range from child to adults. The main objective is to create a uniquely designed city with a quest, mission, war, or competition. One level may have a scavenger hunt, while another may have a completely different mission. The developers can challenge the audience any way they see fit. Each level will be rated by the user. The higher the rating, the more crafter bucks or money the staff and administrator earns. Crafter bucks is the currency used to buy new design pieces. The more money a team or level developer receives through ratings opens new design pieces and unique structural materials not offered to the other teams. Whichever team unlocks the unique or mystery design pieces first blocks the other team from getting those pieces. Each new structural piece earned can transform each building into a true work of art. After the developer has over 1 million users playing on their level, the company at Crafter's Life will split the advertisements with the developers 80-20. 80% will go to the developers and 20% goes to A Crafter's Life. Imagine making money while playing with your family. Building art and themes vary depending upon building materials offered. Levels can have themes from prehistoric to futuristic. The sky is the limit.
Thank you, Brooke. A crafter's life is divided up into 4 levels. At each level, the user will build cities and roads within their domain or development, with the materials given at that level. Tools will be given according to skill level. Users will not be able to invent or obtain tools outside of what they are given. Each level will retain the materials and tools earned from the previous level. The first level, Apprentice Crafters, is the primary level, where the user gets the basic types of materials and tools. The user will get natural material such as dirt, grass, wood, and rocks. The first level mission is to use the natural resources of the forest to create a city to protect your people, building the following: at least 1 2-story structure, a minimum of 3 houses or structures, cobblestone or mixture of dirt and cobblestone roads. Your choice of players at this level include laborers. The tools are basic: trough for mixing, axes for chopping, and saws for cutting. The second level, Problem Crafters, is where the users are given pre-cut lumber and bricks. The second level mission is to use the previous and additional resources to create 2 cities, roads made of bricks or stone. All buildings or houses must have wood roofs, not thatch roofs. Buildings 2 stories tall must contain stairwells to get to the 2nd story. Houses will have gardens and can be 1 story in height. Additional players have been added with special talents for woodworking. New tools are available to allow the user to work with wood products. A steamroller will help with the construction of the roads. The third level, Specialist Crafters, will now receive steel and glass as the new building materials. The third level mission is to use the previous and additional resources to create 3 towns. The towns can be created with previous materials and steels. Buildings and houses made of steel must have multiple levels and glass windows. Additional players with talents for steel have been added. Additional tools for steel are available. A road grader has been added for road construction and leveling the land for steel building development. The fourth level, Master Crafters, is the ultimate level. The user has gained many workers, allowing them to become the supervisor. This level provides the user with futuristic materials, the ability to make elaborate cities and towns. Here, your imagination is the limit. This level allows the user to become the supervisor, directing all the workers in the development of the ultimate city. Robots are provided to help with the execution of your dream city. Now I turn the presentation over to Lori.
Hello, my name is Lori Christian, and I'm here to present to you the objectives, rules, limits, and player interactions of a crafter's life. The objective of a crafter's life is to provide players with the ability to do several things. Players will be able to build interactive communities. Within these communities, they can build buildings, roads, streets, townships, houses. The possibilities are limitless. Players will also be able to interact with other players and team players from around the world, no matter where they are or what they're doing. Players will also be able to make real money from their communities just by accumulating 1 million players that are active on their communities. They will be able to do this from any platform available to them out there, no matter if it's a handheld device, a gaming console,
challenges, rules, and limits. I'm here to show you popular platforms available for a crafter's life. The PC is one of many platforms used in today's gaming community. The computer industry has made an impact in many homes today by making the PC affordable to buy. A crafter's life will be adaptable to most PCs made in the past few years and can be enjoyed by the whole family. The Xbox 360 is another one of today's popular platforms in the gaming community. There are a couple of ways that this console can be able to play a crafter's life. Our game can be played by disc or by downloading the application through the Windows Marketplace. The Xbox 360 has what is called a dashboard, in which the game could be accessed through disc or through the Windows Marketplace. The cell phone platform has two forms of downloading a game application: the Windows operating system and the Android operating system phone. By accessing the Windows Marketplace, you will be able to download A Crafter's Life onto your phone and play the game as soon as it is installed. The Android platform is different in operating systems, so you will need to access its marketplace and do the same. Download A Crafter's Life onto your phone and play the game as soon as it is installed. Another popular gaming console for our game would be the PlayStation 3. Just like in Xbox 360's dashboard, the PS3 has a similar dashboard to access the game. PlayStation also has a portable gaming device called the PSP that our game will be available on. Finally, one of the most popular social networking community of gamers is their Facebook. This platform will have our game available through Facebook's application downloads in the gaming section. Our game, A Crafter's Life, can be available in a multiple line of platforms and reach gamers across the nation and around the world. Now we are going to need tools and resources to develop our game in these platforms. Here's Jeremy to lead us along with what we'll need to make this happen.
Thank you, Rafael. This last section of our presentation is going to cover the development tools and equipment that we feel are needed to bring this video game to life. We're going to be discussing some project teams, hardware, software, and the support and maintenance teams needed to complete this project. Taking the video game concept from prototype to reality are the many teams of application program interface API developers, software designers, and digital graphic designers involved with the software development lifecycle and to complete this project. The concept of this video game is to reach as many people as possible. There are many different operating systems, graphic design software, project planning software, database software, quality assurance software, test and debug software. Our team is identifying several of these and are in the process of working up a complete list. Just to name a few, we are looking at the base operating systems from Apple, Windows, or Microsoft, Android operating systems, and Linux operating systems, just to name a few. We plan on using project planning software from Microsoft so that we can keep track of our project and make sure that we're delivering deliverables on time. Database software such as Microsoft SQL will be used in the background to house the various parts of data that are going to be used for this project. Quality assurance software, although it has not been identified, is very vital to the software development lifecycle, and we will be using some sort of quality assurance software for this project. Another part of the tools and equipment that are needed to complete this project are hardware. Software development teams need different pieces of hardware to develop a video game. Some of those pieces are servers, desktop and laptop computers, data storage systems like storage area networks and network attached storage, and the network infrastructure that the data travels on are needed to bring the video game software to life. While we can see the potential for a full-on data center to house most of the data and do a lot of the computing work, we can also see this data center posing as a standard platform for virtualization where the game is going to live. We don't feel it necessary to purchase an extremely expensive amount of hardware when most of the video game power will be handled by servers in a virtual environment. The software developers, programmers, and hardware systems used to complete the development of this video game project are very important. For this project, certain levels of support and logistics are needed. The team has identified what IT support teams and logistics support that are needed for this project to be successful. Some support and maintenance logistics that the team has identified are software licensing agreements, identifying hardware support teams, any maintenance agreements that go along with the hardware would be an added bonus. Quality assurance through the SDLC, software development lifecycle. The network engineers and technicians needed to support the hardware and network infrastructure. And service level and maintenance level agreements to complete the project and support it going forward. In conclusion to our presentation, we have given a basic game concept. We've discussed audience and skill level. We've identified the type of game, settings, and characters. Our team has gone through player interactions. We have also identified objectives, rules, and limitations in the game. Our team has pointed out platform and rationale between PCs, game consoles, and smart device apps. And lastly, we've identified the tools and resources needed for development of this video game. In closing, our team would like to thank Higher Solution executives for giving us the opportunity and the honor to present Crafter's Life to you. Thank you. Are there any questions?